All right, so today we got a package. Let's open it up. I ordered a couple things off of Amazon for the ST, or things to make parts. So first, we just went with the Evil Energy oil catch can. Cheap, but it'll do the job. And then what I got is ABS plastic for my 3D printer, because with the intake we made, it's made from the wrong plastic and it will melt under the high heat of the engine bay. So we're gonna retry on that one. And then this is just a lot of filament. So yeah. Okay, so right here we have our filament. This is just our ABS one that we're gonna use for the intake. So it's pretty cheap, only like $30, and that should complete our intake build. Next we have our PLA filament. It's just 2 rolls of PLA, just for printing indoor car parts, anything like that. Nothing fancy, nothing expensive, just PLA. And lastly, we have the best of them all, the oil catch can. Just open this up real quick. I would just rip the box, to be honest. Don't know how to open these. Why bother, though? Got our hosing right here. Oh, our baffle's coming apart. No biggie, just put it back together. This is our baffle. Holds all the oil in so it doesn't come back up. And right here is our catch can. I already have one installed on my car, but my car requires 2, so yeah. Alright, I'm in my garage. We're just going to find a place to put the oil catch can. I was thinking probably somewhere just around here. Keep it close and simple. Probably somewhere around this light or right here. I'm going to have to move some wires and see. Right now, I'm going to put the Teflon tape on the threads to keep going with this project. Alright, so I have the little nipple thing right here that the pipe goes onto. And I'm just going to wrap it around like this. It's kind of hard to video, so I'm going to try to do the best I can. Okay, I got it on. Now I'm just going to screw it on and do the other one. Okay, so I have them on and tightened down. I'm going to find the spot for this later, and we're going to take off the bolts that are right here, here, under here, and back here to take off this manifold. First, make sure your wires are all loosened up like this. Don't want to be pulling anything off that's not supposed to come off. And while we're at it, I figured I'd take off this part. This is like the soundproofing / heat shield part of the car. I'm going to be putting vents on later because why not? My wipers don't work anyways. That's going to be an upcoming video for weight reduction. But all this really does is it keeps heat in and it just is there for soundproofing. So let's take some of that weight off, maybe make it look a little bit better. I am getting a new hood at some point because as you can see, it is rusting. Sadly, the 2014 models rust very bad, so I'm trying to save it. We are also getting new doors this summer, so wait for that. And as I said, all I need to do right now is take off the manifold, so let's go do that.
I do what I do at the end of the day. We meet the first day and she calling me back. I can't take it, I'm breaking, I'm pacing, I'm waiting. You chasing these niggas be driving me crazy.
Okay, so I have the manifold off right here. I am just struggling to get this off, but I am gonna get it off in a second here. If not, I'm just gonna move this around here and lift it up. Where that green tab is back there, I'm gonna cut the hose to put on the new hose that goes to the catch can. So I got the hose off now. Fun fact, when I was taking off the manifold a little bit more, the hose that I took off snapped. but we're all good because we're not using that hose. Okay, so I have the piece that I took off the manifold right there, and you're just gonna push it on like that until you get it all the way. Once you have the hose on, just throw a zip tie at the end of it and you'll be good on that one. Okay, I have the catch can right here. It's just in a wonky spot, but it's alright. It's gonna do for now. I don't have enough money for the one meant for the Focus ST, so I'm gonna install that later. But for now, we're using this, and we're gonna route our hoses now. Okay, so I have all the lines routed to where they need to be. There's two connections, one to the engine, which goes to the in port, and then one to the manifold, which goes to the out port. So basically, the engine is pushing oil through these lines, just a little bit of oil, and this catches the oil and pushes just air back into the intake, so I'm not sucking in oil, which will damage my car at some point. Might as well do it now. I'm gonna go ahead and get everything plugged back in and ready to go. Okay, I have everything ready to be connected. I just have this connector and these to put on to the catch can, and something happened where I twisted this too much and it broke off the piece of plastic that it was connected to, so I'm going to find a different spot to put it now. But our hose is very short, so we're going to have to make it very tight in here. Last thing to do now before we can start connecting everything again is to get this connected to the charge pipe again. Okay, so in the process of putting my charge pipe back on, I had realized I had to jack up my car to get under it to push it up. So I have the charge pipe on. I am just going to let this sit here for now, zip tight to something so it doesn't wiggle till I get longer hose. And I had to take off my bumper so I could get the jack under. So we're going to put all that back on.
Sleep on niggas that couldn't compete. I'm not tryna brag, but that nigga be me. A nigga be high, I be chasing the heat. I do not do coughing, I might do some running. She told me she want me, I might fucking end it. What was it for if you was pretending? I may be from hell, but I'm a dog, the hoe, get a ticket to heaven. I'm desperate for greatness, I chase it, I'm set on a path I have yet to be headed. I pop him like a pill, like I'm curing a headache. I feel like a Tachi, fuck with me nigga, I'm catching a body. That be your mommy, that be your bitch, that be giving me sloppy. We isn't the same, feel like I'm Gojo, put you in domain. You niggas be hating, that shit be so gay. You niggas be broke, that shit gotta change. That bitch run that kick it like she was.
Okay, everything is put back on and installed, so now let's start her up. So again, thank you for watching this YouTube video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
In the bedroom, lights, camera, action. With my Glock in my hand, pistol packing. Bitch, I'm rapping, not trapping. You niggas capping. You don't get no money, nigga.